I found out about Pine Cove Family Camp from my wife.
You know, I'm the mom, the wife. Of course, I planned it. I signed us up. I put it on our schedule. And then I'm telling my husband, this is what we're doing. Of course, I asked him, I was like, hey, this is what it costs. You know, I want to know if we can do this. He's like,
okay. So I was like, what's Pine Cove? And she was, you know, it's a great camp that I keep hearing about. So I was a little scared, a little nervous about it.
I just remember gripping the steering wheel and just driving down the highway and just tears coming down my face going, I can't believe I'm doing this. We're going to family camp.
And I've never been to camp or anything like that. So I was like, what in the world are we doing? And it was just different. I was very skeptical. I'm like, what did I get myself into?
And so when we arrived at Pine Cove and we spent time with the counselors, we were beyond amazed or just blessed, impressed, overwhelmed.
I guess I'm more subdued kind of guy, kind of cynical of I'm a Christian, born again, but just a little cynical of Christian culture sometimes.
We found ourselves a couple times being brought to tears because we realized how much we lacked in our heart to have the attitude of being a servant.
I watched the counselors like at lunchtime, at breakfast time, the lunchtime, the dinner time. I felt like the counselors were just doing nothing but serving people. And my cynicism towards them changed.
Family camp has this way of just taking the weight of the world off of your shoulders. And once you get a deep breath, you remember why you got married, why you even decided to have kids, and then why you're even a family, and what's so important about being a family.
Your family leaves, we're closer, we're like bonded. There's something that happens there.
The exciting news is that Pine Cove is now opening a camp in South Carolina, right on the Georgia-South Carolina line called Chimney.
We've had multiple number of families just from our word of mouth that go from Atlanta to Texas. But, you know, now it's going to be in our own neighborhood. So we're very excited.
You drive all that way, it's totally worth the sacrifice, and then you pull into those gates and then you have a whole cheering section cheering you on. I mean, really. It's like going into heaven.